Hello everybody and welcome to February's Art Chat. Holy moly. We are already at March. It's crazy. My name is Melissa and I'm going to show you all of the art that I made during the month of February. It was a good month and we've got a cat here to welcome you in. Okay, let me make sense of some things here. We'll try to make sense of some things here. I got some big things here to share, some little things. All right. The 1st of February was an art hang party and it was Shetland week and it was cozy. We got together and did some drawings of the lovely Shetland, Scotland area. Some foliage, some landscapes, some people. The replay of this is up on my channel if you click on the streams tab when you go there, and you can draw along and have some fun. It's just a really nice cozy session. I think this is, oh, one more, there we go. Fun. I'll put those back in after. And during that session, I also spontaneously decided to draw one of the references on the cover of this new sketchbook that I started. So I had pre-primed the background knowing I was going to paint something on here. But the stack of 3 sheep was spontaneously decided, and I just love it. It sets a really good tone for the sketchbook. On the 2nd, sticking with the sheep theme, I painted my end papers of the sketchbook, just with a really quick sheep scribble in, I think I used Neocolor ones. I did use Neocolor ones for these. I don't have black in my Neocolor 2s, so there you go. That was fun. On the 3rd was our first pop-up art hang party session, which we're doing on the first Saturday of every month, to be confirmed, which means we have one tomorrow. Come join us. We're drawing picnic scenes. And on this first one, we did some master studies. We set the timer at 20 minutes, which seems like is going to be the go forward as well for the pop-ups. But this is a Van Gogh, a Claude Monet, and then we have Marie Denise Villers, is that how you say it? Villers, and a Renoir. This one here actually turned out to be my favorite of them all. I used the Kuretake Gonzai Tombi Japanese watercolor paints for these, and I just think it was a very nice, very fun session. I drew, what did I draw? Artists. It's so dark I can almost not see it, but you can see it, which is the important thing. I'll do the replay. Come on, show it. There we go. This is a replay of an Introvert drawing club session with Beth Spencer. She's got a wonderful Substack if you go to introvertdrawingclub.com. I'll also link it below. There's a ton of replays on there. Here we go. Let me see if I can find out what pen. Inca. It was the Inca brush. Inca. Here we go. Let me see if I can find out what pen. Inca. It was the Inca brush. Inca. Inca Dinka bottle of Inca. We will be back into the iPad. It was the 3rd. I must have done something on the 4th and the 5th, but I don't see it here. Interesting. On the 6th. That's weird. Okay. I did a Scribble Brigade session with Sophie McPike. I'll link her YouTube channel below. She does 3 monthly live streams a month. Yeah, obviously a month. 3 monthly live streams. 2 for patrons, 1 for public, I think. And the theme for this month was retro National Geographic landscapes. And she had us start doing 1 color for 5 seconds. So we had 5 colors, and then we would switch them every 5 seconds, which is crazy. And then these ones were 5 minutes. I had pre-painted, I had pre-blobbed the background with some, I think it was acrylic ink, yellow and pink neon colors. That's the next session. On the 7th, I finished, so it must have been those 2 days I was working on this painting. This is a still life of some of my favorite things, based on a Not Sorry Art acrylic still life painting tutorial available on YouTube, which I will link below. Did I make a video of me drawing this? It might have been a part of a vlog. Anyway. Such a fun process, and like finished to the point of unfinished and suggestive, but also representational, and I just love this so much. I love it so much. The favorite thing that I painted in a very, very, very long time. Then we had an art hang party on the 8th. And this was an experimental session. I love when we do experimental sessions. Just so fun. So this session we did 1 reference 3 different times. So we did a 30-second timer, a 2-minute timer, and a 5-minute timer. And I used Inktense pencils for this one. So the Inktense pencils are water soluble, so you can use them as pencils, and then you can add water to turn them into inky paint. And yeah, this session was just so much fun. We definitely need to do this again, because it's amazing what you take from each reference on to the next. Like the 30 seconds, what you do in the 30 seconds, you remember for the 2 minutes. So you already have a head start when you do 2 minutes, and then you have that much further of a head start when you do 5 minutes. Let's stick in this book. Just some Pinterest drawings that I did of women reading on the subway. I think it's very fun. I'm having a lot of fun with this combo of the black pencil and very few Neocolor 2s. I just think it's fun, and I should have put a divider in there because it transferred, but that's okay. Then I did following the still life painting, and thinking about the collection that I'm working on of memories from Grandma's garden. I set up a still life with some memories of Grandma, so my little wooden doll that is my grandma. Her, not hers, but a representational measuring tape, an apple from the garden. This was one of her teacups and saucers. She made the best pickled beets. She grew carrots in her garden, and legend has it, my aunt and uncles also swear, that one year when she was working the garden, she lost her wedding ring, and then the next year when she was pulling carrots, she found it on a carrot. So I stuck my ring on the end of a carrot. And then this book is her handwritten recipe book that she started when she was 16 years old. So it's an absolute treasure that I hold near and dear to my heart and keep wrapped in paper, stuck in my dresser drawer, so nothing touches it. I do have it scanned. I scanned all the pages and made a book. But what I was doing here is I took a whole bunch of photos of this setup in various configurations and didn't love any of them. So I was like, well, I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to add it into my sketchbook and be done with it. I did a single line drawing with my Lamy Safari fountain pen, and then used Inktense paints to paint it in. And I thought this was the end of it, but stay tuned. Next, I guess we come back here. On the 11th, okay, I know I said the still life was my favorite thing I've painted, and technically I think it is, but I think this is the most fun thing I've ever painted. I love, love, love this koala. This is the giant koala in somewhere Australia. And I got the photo reference from Intergalactic Peach Patrol's Patreon, which is a very fun place to hang out. She's a wonderful human being. Really fun art and thoughts and things, and just really general, nice human being. Go support Intergalactic Peach Patrol. With this, left over from the painting, the still life painting that I did, I used the acrylic paint to just smush the background. So when I was looking for a reference to paint over top of it, I thought this one would work really well, and I was right. I used Kiritaki paint, just a gray and a white, to do the koala, and then I just used colored pencil for the rest, for all the tree scribbles and stuff, and really letting the background shine. So much fun. I love that one. I love it. And then I signed myself up for a month of Draw Together with Wendy McNaughton on Substack, where she gives, well, she was doing a 30-day draw with me, so every day had a different prompt, and that's what I signed up for. I still have to catch up on those, but this was one of the weekly ones where it was drawing like your, what is it? Like what your memoir would be on book covers. So I've got a whole bunch of different fun ones, like Mayonnaise and Cheese with Sandwiches, Tales of My Weird Food Phobias, based on a true story. I'm sorry I laughed when you tripped and fell. I will always laugh when you trip and fall. Why linguine is a superior pasta. So you like cinnamon raisin bagels, welcome to your 40s. You'll never go to the bathroom alone again, and other little joys of living with cats. Because we left the house at the same time when I was supposed to arrive at the school for the Christmas play in 2nd grade, and other reasons why I'm chronically early. Please stop dragging your feet. Pet peeves and itemized list. Anyway, fun stuff. This whole book I'm working through those 30 days of prompts. So when I'm done, I'll share the rest with you. On the 13th, Ray and I did a live stream on Twitch. So on his Twitch channel, where we were part of a raid stream, and he was playing house music. And then I found a master painting from Camille Pissarro to draw along. And I picked this one. Can you guess why I picked this one? Because it reminds me of my grandma in her garden. So I just used Neocolor 2s on this and spent 2 hours just very slowly scribbling and working on this master study, which I love. And then on the 13th, I did another Scribble Brigade with Sophie. And again, it's the National Geographic landscape theme, and we started with the 5 seconds per color, which were very fun. And I still had the acrylic, I'm gonna say ink, in the background. And then for these ones, instead of just doing 5 minutes, we did 1 color per minute for 5 minutes. So that was fun. And then back to 5 seconds. And I still have to finish that, but we are almost done with that sketchbook. I have so many of these little ones filled. They're just so fun to work in. I use them mostly for art hang parties. But not specifically for art hang parties. This is a master study of a Willem van Leen painting, flowers in a blue vase. So this is the full painting here. And then this prompt is from Draw Together with Wendy McNaughton. And then this is a zoomed in version part. So this piece here is this piece here in the painting. So this is just a zoomed in version of that little bit of the painting right there, which was pretty fun to do. And then the 15th was an art hang party. So we kept the Valentine's Day vibes going. The next day was some vintage Valentines, which were really, really, really fun. I found on Amazon a book of like punch out Valentine's vintage cards. I think they're originally from like 1945 or something. But yeah, those were super sweet. The replay, go do the replay because it was just like a really nice, cute session. And then on the 16th, I did a replay of another Introvert Drawing Club session, and this one was turtles and tortoises. And I have to say that I'm very proud of my color choices for this session. I used the Kiritake Gonzai paints, Tombi Kiritake paints, the Japanese watercolors, and picked out just my favorite colors and then decided, all right, let's just go crazy. But yeah, this was really fun. I guess that the colors shifted there, but a little negative space here. Very fun. Speaking of negative space, another Introvert Drawing Club session in preparation for an upcoming art hang party, which you'll see. Some negative space drawings. So this was the theme of this session, was negative space, and the way that I did it was I just covered the background with those Kiritake Gonzai Tombi paints, and then I would draw the silhouette first and then scribble in the background and then add the details. Very fun. I'm loving this, but it kills my hand. So these backgrounds I did with pencil, and then these backgrounds, for the rest of them, I switched to Neocolor 1 because it's just a lot gentler on the hands. And then this is my little drawing from life book. Making good progress on it. Really only drawing pets this month in it though, using my little rainbow pencil. This one I was standing in the kitchen and Simon was looking at me like he's expecting some of the food that I'm cooking. Very cute. On the 18th, I went to visit my friend Susie. So this is me waiting for the train. With people looking at what I'm doing. And then that is Susie and her boyfriend making dumplings, me on the train, the dumplings, and her dog, my god dog, Prince, having a play of tug of war. I had planned to like draw the whole process of the dumpling making, but that did not happen, which is fine. The play in this sketchbook here with drawing some people, and I blobbed down the colors of the shirts first, and then I went back in with the brush pen to add in the faces. And I used the website Cup of Joe, the beauty uniform posts, as reference for these images. Not the best, but done. That's one of those is what it is. Also that day, I worked on this oil pastel piece. And this is I have it in some plastic. The Japanese garden at Shinjuku Gyoen National Garden in Tokyo. So based on a photo that I took when we were there in the fall. I don't think this is my best oil pastel piece. I think it all kind of mushes together. I don't think there's enough variety in the values of the trees. And I don't know that this really reads as water down here. But anyway, oil pastel is never not fun to play with. So there's that. Oh, I missed one. Going back to the still lifes, I did an apple. Can this all fit? Yeah. So this is an apple for the collection of memories from Grandma's garden. And it's just like really loose when you look at it up close, like super loose. But I'm very happy with how that came out. I did that earlier in the month, on the 11th, so there's that. I'm gonna set that back up there. All right. We're not losing track. Not at all. On the 21st. Oh yes, this is when I started drawing old family photos, which is really fun. So these are me and my cousins here. That's me and my family in Florida. I think we drew this at an art thing party one time. But using a black pencil and then just a few Neocolors. Very fun. I've been having a lot of fun going back and looking through the old family photos that I have saved in my Google photos and just drawing them. The next day, the 22nd, we did negative space art hang party day. Just drawing animals in negative space. So again, with these ones, I would draw the silhouette of the animal first and then fill in the background and then come back in and do the details. And I had pre-blobbed my papers with a mixture of Kiritaki Gonzai Tombi paints and then some pastel watercolors that I had made from other watercolors. But yeah, super cute, super fun. Coming back to do these again. Yay! And then we finished the session up with some 30-second blind contour drawings of some of the animals. Always silly. Blind contours are never not silly. If you ever want to have fun, just draw some blind contours of whatever is sitting in front of you. Then on the 23rd, I didn't join this one live because it was at like 2 o'clock in the morning my time. But this is another Scribble brigade with Sophie McPike. It does not look anything like her. But again, with the retro National Geographic landscape photos. And I decided to go with the watercolor this time because I did Neocolor for the last 2 sessions, so I wanted to change it up a bit, which I'm really happy with. And I just used 3 watercolors for these. So a yellow, a magenta, and a turquoise blue, my favorites. I'm making little mini palettes for them, which I also did this month. I don't have them here. Maybe I'll pop a picture up. But I will have them for sale at some point soon in my little shoppy shop. The 24th. The 24th, I joined, I feel like there's something else on the 24th. Oh, I drew Simon as a single line drawing in here. Cute boy. Oh, yeah, okay. We'll start here because I think this came first. The 24th, okay, you'll see a few of these. Beth Spencer from Introvert Drawing Club came up with this game where you combine animal heads in human bodies. So it's like you pick a random number between 1 and 10, and that gives you your animal head, and then you pick another number between 1 and 10, and that gives you your human body. So we got a chicken and a lady, and a rhino, and a lady, and a gorilla and a lady, and a tiger and a man. They're so fun. Go to Introvert Drawing Club. This post, I think, is open to the public, so you can do it. You should be able to do it. It's just like silly, just silly. And speaking of silly and fun, I joined Blue Shine Art's live drawing session on the 24th, a Saturday afternoon. And the theme was 100 hats in 100 minutes. So 1 minute per hat, one after the other, after the other, after the other, no breaks, nothing, just drawing. All in a row. It was intense. It was fun. It killed my hand. My hand was out of commission for a few days. Not just this, it's all the negative space, it's all the scribbles, it's all the drawing, it's the culmination of everything, all the art that I do on a daily basis. Not blaming Shar whatsoever. But this was so much fun. All right, February was a really fun month. Gosh, we're gonna have to start counting the funs again. I did some more on the 25th. I did some more animals, human animals, anthropomorphic animals, using acrylic paint. And I did this holding a little bit of neocolors. I was holding the paintbrush really loosely because my hand, like honestly, I couldn't grip a pencil properly. So I was trying to figure out how to hold things. This I did on the 27th. I do have something in the iPad for the 26th, but I took some pictures at the grocery store when I was getting groceries. I was walking by this section, I think on the way to the soup, and there was some fun, the Asian like canned fish and things really caught my eye. So I started drawing those. I used a watercolor for these, just a Holbein watercolor. And then, here we go. On the fish theme, I did a, maybe I should up that a little bit. Yeah, okay. A Riso print drawing of some canned fish, which was really fun. Soon I'll do a video of how I do this because I think the process is really interesting. And then also one more thing while we're in here is, where'd you go? It should be down there in order. Another Introvert Drawing Club replay session of punks and their cats. So again, sitting on the couch, just drawing away on my iPad. Fun time session. Some more family photo fun. Really having a lot of fun. And I think I'm capturing the likenesses of people, not my grandpa, my grandma for sure. I think that looks like my grandma there. That looks like them. And then my cousins, me with crimped hair. Me. Just super fun. Like, it's just a fun little thing to go back and revisit these fun family memories. And then, so this is a 5-year Hobonichi Techo, which I barely fill with writing. It sits on my desk and taunts me every day, but I don't write in it. It's almost done. I've decided to use it as a sketchbook. So I covered this page, much like this page, just with acrylic paint, and then using my left hand and neocolors, I just scribbled over top of it. I don't know how I'm gonna start using this, but I do want to start using this as a sketchbook because otherwise I don't know. So there's that. More family photo fun on the 29th. We're coming to the end. These ones were harder to draw from. These were digital photos. The other ones were like scans or pictures of photos, so they had like a bit of a vintage patina to them. These ones were crisp, clear photos, so I found them a little bit harder, but still fun, still fun. And then going back to the Introvert Drawing Club session, I flipped the prompts and did a human head on an animal body, which I'm gonna do more of these because it's fun. And then on the 29th, I did, this was before our hang party, so were those ones, trying to draw Pearl, but she kept moving her face, so it got a little bit weird. And then Simon, who does not move nearly as often. Fun stuff. And then it was time for our hang party, and the theme was underwater seascapes. I was really pretty sure, since we set the theme, I was going to use the Kiritaki Gansai Tombi paints to do these, but then like last minute I decided, nope, I think I want to use oil pastel. So these are oil pastel, and it was really a joy. It was really a joy to use these. And I've already given one away. I gave the watercolor one away because I haven't sprayed these yet with the fixative. But I might cut them up into individual cards and then send them out with Art Hang Party stickers or shop orders. melissamartin.art if you want to check out my shop and maybe get one of these with your order. But I also just like this one as it is, so I might just put this whole sheet in my shop, and then if somebody wants to buy it, you can do with it what you will. But these ones I think I'm going to cut up, so we'll see. And that is and that is all of the art that I made during the month of February. If I had to pick a theme for this month, it would be fun. There's also another thing that I worked on. I'm not going to show you because I'm going to show you next month because it's not finished yet. But I have started working on another still life based on the sketch that I showed you of the composition that I didn't like. I found one that I liked after going back and looking at it. But as I do, I'm going to pick my favorite. I'm going to pick my favorite thing. So it is this still life of my favorite things, but it's also a very close, where'd you go? Do you know what I'm looking for? Come on. Come on, where's my koala? Where's my koala? Oh my gosh. There. Between these two. Together, they're tied. It's so silly how much I love that koala. But I just love everything about this. Everything about it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I would love to know how your month went. If you had any breakthroughs in painting, if you found a theme for your work during the month, and what you're looking forward to in March. Would love to know. Would love to hear. Okay, I will see you soon. Okay, bye. Okay, we're back. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna do as I do, the setup. I don't think it's gonna take long because there's a lot of good things. Oh my gosh, there's so many sketchbooks. I'll do that. Oh, maybe we'll just do that. Those ones are nicer. And then we'll get our little friend in here. This sticker, by the way, is from Kristen Hastings. I will link her below. Good? Is that good? That feels good for a thumbnail. Maybe. Okay, that feels fuller. All right, that's it. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.